Alright, friends. Anyone just tuning in? I don't know if it started yet. I don't think it has. But we're gonna be playing some Battle for Bikini Bottom. That was terrible. Okay, we're gonna play some Battle for Bikini Bottom. Let's do this shit. Got my chat open. Got my Discord open. But we're gonna be playing some Battle for the Bikini Bottom. At least that shows me it's working. Let me know if my audio settings need any adjustment. I'm going to try to be much closer to the mic than I usually am. My goal is to make the audio quality slightly better as we go here. Let's see. At least that shows. I think it's pretty good right here. Not as good over here. Hello, singular viewer. We'll be starting up in just a second here. Set up some comic books to use as a mic stand here, because I am good at this. Alright. That is a terrible idea. Now it's going to fall over at some point, and I will regret that decision. But until then. Let me send this link around and we'll get started with this stream here.
Sound really clear.
That's because I was up against the mic. No, I'm not. I will be in a minute. But I'm not going to spam the chats with the link.
I was saying you sound nice and clear because you have like the good mic. What?
Right.
Okay. Just watching this GDC of these two guys, these two developers who they basically had an automated mobile game factory where they just had a bunch of they just mass produced all these like slot machine games using like differentiating them with like titles and pictures. So
Alright, sending
could
one
be
more
like
link over here.
some kind of like money laundering scheme. What? One more link.
Alright. I'm gonna start it. Anyone that's gonna join is probably already joined at this point. So here we go. I put all the different stuff up. We'll see what happens.
Alright.
But I'm starting. I'm gonna leave the chat open on YouTube, so if anyone texts me on there, I will see it. Oh.
Alright.
Gonna remind you, Prince, to not
Yeah,
respond
I
to
know.
everything I
That's
say.
it. That's fine.
I was gonna say it because you did it again.
I'm not gonna do it, I promise.
You just did it, though.
Oh, you're in chat right now? Oh, you're doing the recording right now?
Yeah. We're already on.
Oh, shit.
We are already live. We are already. I posted the link in the general chat to follow along. But the game is going now. Shit. I don't even remember. Where were we at last time? I think we were doing rock bottom. Okay, we did rock bottom and Myrtle Air. Ooh, we got Sand Mountain up next. This is a good one. See if my coworker joins us tonight. She now knows that I stream Battle for Bikini Bottom. Oh god. Alright, well, we'll do this for a little while. This is my relaxation time after working my ass off the rest of the day. There you go.
It was live.
Yep, it's Battle for Bikini Bottom live. It is live. It is.
Sand Mountain, where sea creatures go to enjoy an afternoon of floating down.
Squidward, am I glad you're here? I need to borrow your toothbrush again.
What? You've used it before?
He's so bad.
Yeah, lots of times.
He
I
used
figured if you didn't know, you
the
wouldn't mind.
toothbrush to unclog his toilet once. That's
Oh,
canon.
really?
Fine. What do I care? I'm a wreck anyways. I try and get some exercise to relax from all of this robot mess, and now everything is ruined.
Because of a toothbrush?
No, it's those blasted robots. They've taken over the ski slopes. How can I ski with those ugly things beating everyone up? Listen, SpongeBob, you've gotta help me. I will lose my marbles if I don't get some relaxation.
I've found if you keep your marbles in a bag, they don't get lost as often. In fact, I've got mine right here. It's embroidered with this lovely...
Forget the marbles! I got a
SpongeBob never
better
loses his
idea.
marbles.
If you get rid of the robots at the bottom of every slope for me, I'll give you one of those golden spatulas.
Well, I don't know. It's hard to beat the extreme fun of marbles.
Okay, I'll give you one for each slope you clear.
Now that's a deal.
Squidward's so done with Thirstshade at this point in the game. I did destroy his house earlier.
Get
Oh, yeah,
rid
do
of
you
those
have the-
robots on the slope,
Are you able to
barnacle head, and you'll find a
stream it
golden
to
spatula
our
reward.
Discord, the OBS?
Oh, yeah, I can try that. Let's see how that does with the internet connection.
Should be able to work fine. We tried it the other day.
That's true. That'll at least give you the proper, yeah, we'll see.
Alright, cool.
How's that look?
Let's see. Pretty good. You just gotta connect the, yeah, like that.
Alright, we rolling. So here's Sand Mountain. This is one of my favorite areas of the game. It's basically all slide challenges. Also, we gotta find all these snowmen and destroy them. They were all frolicking happy and then we came over. Oh no, they're screaming in terror. I'm wrong. There goes one snowman.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
Take out that thing. Alright, where are we gonna start off here? Got Gary in here. I think you need Patrick for that bit. Oh no, it's Sandy at this level. Got plenty enough shiny objects to open up everything. So I guess we'll probably do them in order. Might do the Sandy thing first though. Trying to remember where all the secrets are. We're gonna try the Sandy bit out first here before we go down the slopes. I know there's at least one golden spatula you can get with Sandy right in this area at this point. make her way up this slope. You can kind of cheese it like that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Totally cheesed that.
Yep.
But I want to see if I can cheese it without the lasso. Nah, I don't think so. Not without the lasso. Oh, not quite.
She basically just has tails flying mechanic.
She's got, yeah, basically. She just uses the lasso instead of her literal tail. But yeah. Although she can't just hover anywhere. Well, she can hover anywhere, but then she can also latch on to the Texas states. Alright, let's see where else we can pop over to. From up here.
They should really make Sandy more in the show. In the show now, they should really make her more relevant.
Just make her wear what?
Relevant.
Yeah.
They kind of cast her to the side more and more as the show went on.
They really did. It's kind of a shame. She's got a lot going for her, but they kind of delegated to her to making inventions for the other characters to screw with. Status.
Yeah, and I guess like because she's like a really smart character, and I guess she's not as easy to write for.
Yeah. I think the big problem is it took a lot of her Texas identity out of her, which was definitely at half the humor.
Because there was a point where the show just got really, really bad, like really dumb, and she wasn't anywhere to be seen. At least not from
Well, that's the thing, is like they kind of just delegated her to being the mad scientist role, which was just kind of a bastardization of what she was supposed to be as a character.
Hello, my most favorite friend.
Didn't she like turn into like a feral squirrel or something? At one point.
Yeah, at one point. I recall that happening in an episode at some point.
Sure, if you fall
Yeah,
down
it sounds
to
about
the
right.
bottom of this pit.
Isn't there a safer way?
You
It's
people.
always safety with you people. I suppose you could bungee.
Alright, trying to do a bungee jump challenge. That was easy. That was not much of a challenge. Alright, so now comes the bulk of this world. So we've done everything in the hub world here. There's not very much. But most of this world is the slides. And there's 3 massive slides you have to complete.
Keep up the good work,
SpongeBob
buddy
just
of
did
mine.
the
And
bungee
don't forget
wedgie.
to help me out with
Yeah.
the chum bucket.
And it's not the hardest one of the bungee wedgie challenges, which thank God, the bungee wedgie challenges are really jank. Honestly.
Yeah.
Alright, Guppy Mound. This is the first of the 3 courses. So we're gonna have to go through these courses more than once. Once to destroy snowmen. Probably on that same trip we'll be trying to get all the socks and any side paths, and then once for a time trial.
I've gone down this hill 100 times,
Yeah.
usually rolling. Darn kids think it's funny to push me, but if you can beat my time down the hill, I'll give you a
Reminder
gold
not to say
spatula.
Alright, we got a 1 minute and 21 second time challenge here. Let's see how this goes. And the random tiki cross over here. We'll have to destroy it.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning.
Also gonna open up the box over here so we can reset it immediately. Oh, the music's broken. Sometimes it does that instead of playing the music it's supposed to. Jeez.
I'm just watching the stream here, and I just have the sound off because there's no sound on my feed.
Oh shit. I just fucked it up. I try that again. Alright, here we go. Round 2. Wow, the audio in here is really fucked. It's giving me like random music instead of the slide music when I hop on the slide. It's really weird. Snowball. There we go. Now the music's kicking in. So we're gonna do the time challenge first for sure. And then we'll come back for the socks and other stuff. It's pretty satisfying to just slam through like a bunch of them like that.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory. Fresh like a spring breeze. Just my size.
Oh, that almost killed me. That was close. And I'm down to 1 life. Do not want to get hit now because I have to redo this course, which it gets especially crazy during the latter bits. Oh, still had 1 life left. Thank God. Cool. And that is time trial 1 complete.
Congratulations! You passed with flying colors.
Sorry, there's at least a couple of socks in there we didn't get the first round, so come back for them.
Well, if it isn't my favorite student.
Alright, here we go. I think we should probably switch into Sandy for the sock challenges, because we can use the hover to kind of backtrack our way up the hill. Some ways to cheese it, if you need to. I don't think there's too much up there we did get the first time around. Okay, there is one right here, so I think we need to jump and latch onto that. I'm trying to figure out where we need to go from here. I don't think there's anywhere that looks we can really go that way from here. So I think we're solid. Oh, there we go. If you're fast enough, you can get that. Let's try it. Go reset. Let's see how doable that is. Let's see. Ooh, that was cool. Actually managed to get it while I was on the thing still.
Hey, someone better make good use of all these.
Didn't actually know you could pull off that maneuver. There's one sock under here. Need to get for sure. I think that pretty much knocks out all the primary secrets of this round. You can get off here, but I don't think it does much.
What are the socks for again? I forgot.
You give them to Patrick, and he, 10 of them equals 1 golden spatula. So it's like the equivalent of the blue coins in Mario Sunshine.
I see. you get like if you get all the. Oh, okay. So the gold spatulas are.
Those are the stars of the game, basically.
I see. Yeah.
Primary collective here. Double checking to make sure there's no snowmen in this little ending area here before we go off to the next round.
I had a Wii. I could have had this game at the time, and I didn't.
Good.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. No. Oh, it's Simpsons Hit and Run. That was good.
Yeah, I should play through Hit and Run at some point. I've only played through part of it. Okay, so now we're going up to round 2. Probably want to switch back into SpongeBob. Slide's gonna get a little tougher this time. On the Flounder Hill. We already did Guppy Hill.
I fly like the wind and float like a sea bee. If you can beat my time down the hill, I'll give you a golden spatula.
Alright, let's do the time challenge first, but let's make sure we open up the box and knock out that snowman. That's right, you have to knock out all the snowmen in one try. Forgot about that. Kind of ridiculous. Good part of this. Well, it's not quite one try, you just can't die in between knocking the snowman over. So before we do exploration, let's make sure we've knocked all those snowmen over, because any deaths will reset it. Let's start with mainly leftmost paths in this first round here.
Monster combo.
Yeah, I like all the random combos that pop up at the bottom of the screen that are just kind of nonsense. Out of point. There's...
It's from Unreal Tournament. I think if you get like, if you get too many kill combos, I think it says monster kill.
Nice. Shit, am I gonna make it on this round? Like 10 seconds left. Yeah, okay, I think I got this. There it is. Finished it out strong. I always want to take out the Duplicator-trons as quick as possible. And then get out of the kill zone, not like I just did. There's 2 more bomb robots, and I think we're good. Alright. So, big thing with this one is you always want to remember to collect the spatula at the bottom of the hill, and then go back up the hill to collect your second spatula. I think a lot of people forget to do that.
Congratulations, SpongeBob! You beat my best time!
And I think this is actually the halfway point of the game, because you got 50 spatulas now.
So there's 100. Are there 100?
Yeah, there's 100.
Nice
The only
shine
way
on
to get
those
more, I think you can
shoes.
get 110 through cheat codes, but I think that's the only way to get more than that many. Okay, let's see. Let's try to find the other snowmen we missed the first time. So I think I got 6 of the 8 of them on the first run down. And I've still got some lives left. No, I want to redo it. Oh shit. Oh, that's not good. Oh man, that sucks. I think that means I have to redo the bit.
Ready for another fantastic day!
Yeah, I think I'll have to redo the snowman bit, because I think it resets when you die. Let's see. There's a snowman coming up, so
What
we'll
were
know
they-
in a minute. We'll know.
What were they thinking?
What were they thinking? Ah, fuck, I do have to redo the snowman bit. I remembered correctly. Oh well. It's what it is. I love that the music glitched out again. It's playing the main theme area theme again.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Pretty common glitch in this area. And then it resets at the checkpoint for like no reason, and it's back to the actual music it should be playing.
When you're like a kid playing these games and something like that happens, do you like kind of wonder whether or not it was normal? Like,
Sometimes.
this is
that one's a
normal.
pretty obvious audio glitch though, because you can kind of tell that like it doesn't make sense with the rest of the game here.
back then, that's normal, right?
Like occasionally. I don't know, it's pretty. Some glitches are more obvious than others for sure. I'll say that much. Depends though.
Because when I was a kid, and a glitch happened. That's usually what I would think.
Yeah.
I'd be in denial if it was like a bug or not. Not really denial, just like not knowing how.
We're not
Back
quite
then,
sure
not
what's
really.
intended and what's not. There's definitely some bugs like that. Like the Master Hand glitch in Melee. That is so wild that you think it could be real, kind of deal. But it's not intended. And it's real, but it's weird that it's not like an official Easter egg.
Sandy Cheeks extreme skateboarding.
Extreme. I have to remember where the other bits are. Where the other snow
A lot of those games had that kind of skateboarding pose on there
Oh yeah.
to kind of, I guess to be cool, right?
I mean, it's the era. That early 2000s era really loved it skateboarding.
Yeah, like even on like A Bug's Life, like that game
Yeah.
had that on the cover, and that's funny. And even like Rugrats, Royal Ransom. Had that.
Rugrats Royal Ransom had a
That's-
snowboarding minigame.
That's even-
I remember.
That's like the funniest thing because it doesn't really fit. No, I'm just saying the cover, not the gameplay.
True.
Did you play that one? I don't think you did.
Royal Ransom? I own it. I've not played through it all.
Well, that'd be a good playthrough.
Okay, I definitely missed some
Be
snowmen in
interesting.
there. We'll try going right this time instead of left. But I did find a song that I missed the first time. It's gonna take a few runs down this course to get it. Yeah, Royal Ransom would be an interesting one to do. That's a janky ass game though. It is far more broken than you remember it being. There's one. Say, one of the things that this game is going for is it's extremely tight controls. Compared to a lot of licensed games at that time that were very buggy.
I think the GameCube was like pretty easy to program for, though, right? To develop
Oh
for?
shit, I just fucked it up. I don't know why I did that.
Or was it not?
I'm gonna reset from the top of the Flounder Hill there. Say that one more time, sorry.
No, I was just asking if the GameCube was like very easy to make games for, because there was like so many licensed games for that.
I heard the hard
And the
part
PS2.
for the GameCube was that they didn't have as much room for full motion video because they used this weird kind of small discs.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But I don't think it was as bad as with the N64. So a lot of licensed stuff that came out for PS2 and Xbox also came out for GameCube. I believe
For,
everything
like,
was a little
Pokemon
different, but it was
Puzzle.
pretty good for its time. The Wii actually almost uses entirely the same kind of architecture, just slightly updated.
Well, the Wii they could do a lot more with. But for like the N64, they
N64
did like
was
some
hard to develop
kind of-
for, and like it was good for like lacking load times and having really good visuals for its time frame. But absolutely, you couldn't put full motion video on there. There wasn't room on the cartridges.
Pokemon Puzzle League kind of had like some trickery to have them on there.
Okay, I'm trying to remember if I went right or left the first time I went down the hill now. Shit. Yeah, I've got half the snowmen. I'll just wait till we get to the kelp forest slide. That thing's miserable.
I just need to get some caffeine over in back.
Okay. Half a sec. I'll pause this message. Okay. Back to it. Shit. Already gotten that one.
That's all pretty.
So, who's my third viewer there? I know I got one up, and then one is my friend Toons. But I'm not sure who the third viewer is. Oh shit, I almost fucked that up. Just about died there. That was stupid. Should probably have written down what game it was. I'll give you an option to do that in OBS, unfortunately. I probably could edit it in. Let me see if I can Guess not. That's annoying. Alright, I'm gonna try to find the tougher snowman over here. There's at least one in this segment you have to get to somehow. Just gotta remember the route.
Feeling refreshed.
That was it. Okay, I think we got 0 snowman attempt. Okay, so I'm remembering my route. Left, then I need to do a right. Do a left here. Oh, no, wait. It wasn't it, wasn't it? We got all the ones over here anyway. We're okay on that front. Test out the one to the right one more time later. It does seem like there's some more speed jumps heading off of that maybe we didn't hit. I think there's at least one that we didn't hit over there. Right? Or was it a left? God, I'm double guessing myself. Okay, I think I am going the right way. To catch at least one of those snowmen. That's one. Okay. Right on that account. Let's try that beginning ski jump again.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I just heard myself on stream. I just sound very
You what?
sluggish.
Sound fine.
I just heard myself on stream. I just sound very like.
Sound normal. Sound fine. Not worried. No worries.
Thank you.
Okay, here's where we have to find some weird ass patterns here. I think there's one up on top of one of these pipes. Either on top of or in one of these pipes. No? Okay, I guess I'm wrong. That was some glitch. Okay, there's at least 2 more snowmen I haven't gotten yet. Grab that underwear.
One thing I will say is that it is cool that like games of this era kind of let you kind of go wherever and didn't kill you if you went too far out.
Yeah, it's like there's definitely some of that in this game, but not too badly. This game gives you a lot of exploration, like, ability. Honestly, most of the 3D platforms in this era did a good job with that. They weren't so linear. And there's a glitch in this game, actually, that allows you to really mess with it, which is really fun. It'll let you do crazy stuff and go way out of bounds. And I was planning on demonstrating that probably after I do the full run through.
Like when I was a kid, I would do that with like 3D games sometimes, just because I thought like I was just like a kid, I didn't know any better, and I thought there was like a world beyond.
Oh, same. I think everyone does.
The sandbox. Yeah.
Everyone as a kid wants to know what's beyond the horizon in a video game. I think that's like... I feel like every kid does that.
Yeah, that's probably not uncommon.
You want there to be more stuff outside the boundaries, which is why it's so fun when you find a weird secret that was hidden there by some developers. There's a lot less of that now, though, because everyone discovers everything immediately.
Yeah.
You have that online
like
space doing, coming through games like Five Nights at Freddy's immediately.
Yeah.
Which which is fun in its own right, but
Well,
it makes
that's
it more like it's less of a personal thing when you find stuff, for sure.
Well, that's just full motion video, though, right? It's not.
No, but
It's
like that
not,
game's
like-
like chock full of Easter eggs in a similar way, but they're more intentional. You know,
I see.
there's no less weird stuff hidden by the developers. That's what I mean. We're gonna try it off to the
Yeah,
left
speaking
here.
of which, like,
Oh, there's one.
there would be like text within the code. Like I think I remember one game that was like filled with like profanity.
For which one's that?
If you looked in the game's code,
I
don't
did a
remember
few of those.
but I
Like
just-
I know one of the earlier SpongeBob games had like porn hidden in the code. It was pretty screwy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
SpongeBob porn hidden in the code of what's it called? What's the game called? Super Sponge, the 2D
That was
platformer one.
Super fun. Yeah, wasn't that the GBA one?
It was on GBA and then also PS1.
Well, you're gonna have to rate that to an AO now.
Yeah. I don't think Nickelodeon was happy when that one leaked, but it took a long time before it actually leaked because someone had to go through the code to find it.
I'm sure there's like a secret like small claims court going on right now.
Yeah, maybe. Might be at the point where they don't care anymore because it was so hidden in the game's code, no one found it until recently. But yeah, there's a SpongeBob dominatrix porn inside of that video game, which is wild shit. Which is
Rule 34 comes home.
damn it. Spike was aiming for me that time. So where is the other snowman? Can't seem to find it. I got 7 of the 8, so I'm guessing there's at least one more in this back section over here that I just haven't found yet.
I'm trying to think if I've seen it.
I think there's some pathways at the end I haven't taken yet, because there's so many different combinations at the very end. I always loved Sandy Cheeks having the bow on top of the helmet. Which is a great touch.
Yeah.
A great character design.
Someone better make good use of all these.
No idea. I'm kind of stumped. I'm not sure where the last snowman is here, unless it's... There's one at the top of the course I'm missing or something.
To look in every nook and cranny.
Exactly. Swear it's like at the beginning of the level. But I think I got the one at the top. I did. So it's in here somewhere.
Oh yeah, what I was saying earlier. Like, yeah, I mean, each one of these games was basically just like a sandbox.
Got it. Hell yes. I just got to the bottom of the slide alive and I'm good.
Like Mario Sunshine was a sandbox.
Yeah, I love Mario Sunshine. That's honestly one of my favorite sandboxes to play in. I know the open world genre kind of took over that, but I feel like open world struggles from having too much space without enough interesting stuff in it a lot of the time.
I mean, the problem is that if it's just like a big Windows XP background, then yeah,
Yeah.
that's one complaint. Like I've heard a lot about like Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
that's
just this big void.
it's like I played GTA 5 a bit, right? And it's a pretty good game, but like, and it is chock full of a lot of stuff, but like, there's parts of that environment that feel totally dead, and it's kind of weird. And I guess
Yeah,
it comes
especially
down
if
to
you
when you
go-
start having to craft stuff more deliberately. I think stuff falls through the cracks. That's not so noticed when it's not as janky.
Yeah, like this is especially true in like 3 and Vice City. There's some places that are very involved and some that just feel like they just have no purpose.
They're just there for the sake of filling up space.
Yeah, like those two games are like jank to the max sometimes.
I should play them at some point, the old school ones.
Absolute. Yeah, you should give it a shot. Just absolute PS2 jank.
Let's play the San Andreas at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a better. I think that's an improvement over the last two, in my opinion.
So for all that work
Same
on the
thing with-
snowmans, I got a fucking sock.
Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories are kind of improvements too. From what I've seen, I haven't played the two games, but I just know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about. I might check them out.
I'll have to play them at some point. They definitely. I found some sandboxes I really love, honestly, more recently. Dead Rising sandbox is probably up there with my favorites. Alright, time for saying something. The Dead Rising sandbox is incredibly well done. The first one. I don't know about the sequels, but the first one was really cool. I was less of a fan of Red Dead Redemption sandbox when I played through that. It kind of suffered from the Rockstar feeling a bit too empty kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where there's parts that felt like they had a lot going on and parts that felt like there was nothing going on.
Yeah, it felt like did it feel like you were just like walking around on a set?
Yeah, a lot of times. I think Dead Rising did a really good job of not feeling like that, but it's also a much smaller environment, so I know it's a little bit easier for them to pull that off.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
final slide.
That's the issue with like Vice City. Certainly, there's like a lot of areas that just feel like an empty set.
Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 2 minutes and 21 seconds.
3, 2, 1, go!
3, 2, 1, go.
You ever play Friday Night Funkin'?
I have not. I've seen some gameplay of it. I know it's got like a lot of the old school Newgrounds characters doing that rhythm game thing. So I know the basics of it.
It's pretty much like a modern day like Flash evolution.
Fair. I'll have to give it a check one of these days. I just can't play much on this PC. It overheats so easily. Not the one that I'm streaming the game on currently, but the other one that's sitting next to me. Which has a better processor and probably could run stuff, but it also overheats and kills itself every time it tries. Anytime.
If you want to do some serious gaming, then I recommend that you get a customizable tower.
Yeah, I'm planning on actually getting something at some point. I don't want to have like a super high-end one, but like I would like something that can actually play some indie games. Would be pretty fun.
You don't really need anything super high-end. Just a customizable tower, just like a work grade pacer or something.
Fair. Oh shit! I forgot like about this bit here. Slide definitely gets tougher as it goes. Yeah, I would like something just to like play indie games on. There's a lot of indie games that I'd like to play that are just not on the console. And the newest console I have is PS4, so. I don't know, I just don't play enough video games though, is the thing, to like really get into it these days. But I want to play through some more games that I kind of neglected for a little while.
I don't think you need a PS5 now. I think.
No, I'm not that excited about the PS5, honestly. It doesn't look... There's not much I'm interested in on there, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's like the second Spider-Man game, and then there's like Ratchet and Clank Remake 2, and that's about it. Shit, I didn't make that time. Damn it.
I think the PS4 is going to be a very good indie and like mid-tier machine for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, PS4 honestly is a pretty solid thing to have. I'm just not that like. I mean, if you don't have a PS4, I'd recommend a PS5. But it's really hard to recommend a PS5 if you already have a PS4. Honestly. That's my take on that. That's my take.
Yeah. I might like, if I can get it for like dirt cheap, then I might get a PS4.
You can get like a PS5 used. That's probably your best bet.
I just don't. I think there's just gonna be less of a market for like big beefy consoles like the Series X and the PS5. And
I think that's the thing is that
I mean,
like, a lot of the more serious gamers are going over to PC, and then everyone else is kind of good with what we got on. Like, everyone else is kind of good with what they got, you know?
yeah, like what was I gonna say?
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I have to
I
actually
mean,
turn the time travel
Nintendo-
on before I jump down the stage.
Nintendo has absolutely nothing to worry about because they got indies, they got mid-tier. I mean, they're gonna be fine, and they're in the perfect spot really right now.
Hold on, I want to redo this. Screwed that up. One more time with the time challenge, Larry. There we go. Alright, let's figure out the fastest route down this bit. I know there's at least one huge shortcut that I missed at some point, so I should keep an eye out for it. I might need something like that to finish this level quick enough to beat the time. I love this. Womp. Just runs, falls right on top of this. Got people up in the air. They're stuck in the snowball now. That's right, so you have to trigger this in order to get the shortcut access, I think. There you go. Yeah. Alright. That's the shortcut. Okay, pulling off a pretty good time this time. Just make it yet.
Kind of surprised they had like 2 Zelda games for the Switch like already.
Yeah, they've had a couple. I mean, it happened with the N64. And you have Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, where they kind of reuse the assets from one game to make the other.
That's pretty much what happened with Tears of the Kingdom.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's not the first time they done it.
Congratulations, Spongebob. You beat my
Nice.
He just, how the fuck did he just say that? He was like, "You beat my best time." She got some energy there, Larry.
How dare you beat my best time? You'll pay.
You beat my best time. Like, that voice actor was just really overselling it there.
What's happening?
They're like, I'm just gonna go over the top as possible. I'm making a Spongebob video game.
Beating my best time? Now you die!
Beat my best time. Oh shit. That was a glitch.
A camera clip through the texture.
Beat my best time. Let's use all the shortcuts except for the one and see what we might have missed. So there's this one up here. That saw. There's no snowman challenge on this course. I know there's at least one point in this course where you can jump off course and then just guide Sandy along through a series of platforms. But I forget exactly where that's located. Oh, there. Found it.
Damn.
But yeah, at least there's no snowmen in this course that reset themselves every time you die. I want to do Rocket Power Beach Bandits again with my actual working mic. I feel like I lost a lot of the commentary of that game just because my mic was so bad.
Yeah, didn't I was watching through a clip. I think you had like a buzzy microphone.
Not only a buzzy microphone, also like straight up the audio just wasn't on for a period of it. No, god damn it. I see. I think I'm probably going to play through Sand Mountain Industrial Park today. That's the second major boss battle after this. Let's see how much farther I get tonight. Oh, son of a bitch. Did I just do that?
Like, let me back up. No, please. And the game's like, no, you go down.
The game's like, no, you must die. Suffer again? God fucking damn it. You have to hit that thing at just the right angle. That's fucking annoying. This time earning.
Precision. It's precision platforming.
Yeah. It's called a little bit of jank. A little bit. Just a little bit of jank for the road. A little bit of jank for flavor.
If you want jank, you gotta check out the Jimmy Neutron games.
I should. I used to have Jet Fusion, but I haven't played the rest of them, for sure. I know people have said that the one based off the movie was pretty lousy.
Yeah, I think Jet Fusion, I think that, like, there was, like, a behind-the-scenes video where they said, like, the development was, like, they were developing it, and they said it was kind of like a board game.
Like a board game?
Yeah, so it's kind of like a board game.
Son of damn it. Son of I was closer that time. The board game's a weird way to describe that game, because it's like a fairly linear puzzle platformer. That's the way I describe it. And I'm probably more on the platformer side than the puzzle side, too.
Yeah.
So, like a board game is an interesting way to describe that game. Well, Jet Fusion, or... No, Sandy. There you go. Wait, which Jimmy Neutron game? Was it Jet Fusion?
I'm looking.
Because, like, the first one seems more like a board game to me. Like, the way it's designed. It's that kind of top-down view.
Maybe it was Attack of the Twonkies.
I remember that one, but I never did play it. But I remember it just... God damn.
Or maybe it was just Boy Genius.
Hello in the chat.
That one.
How you doing? How you doing, Joe? My friend is joining us in the chat currently.
Oh, nice. James, but not that James.
No, this Joe.
This is a different James.
This time we're gonna pull off the ice challenge. You gotta really get the jump on these robots so they'll knock you right off. There you go.
I didn't realize there were like 3 Jimmy Neutron games for the GameCube.
Ah, bitch, got you. Yeah, there was a bunch of
Yeah, I think
games for the GameCube.
Yeah, I think it was just the first Game Boy Genius.
Jet Fusion's the one I remember. I remember quite a bit about that game, but I never did finish it. It's a pretty tough game.
Yeah, I think it's this one here.
Not something back to Scott.
That's vile. That sound.
It really is horrible. That's genuinely like awful sound effect. Oh, alright. I gotta try to remember where all the socks are in this bit. I don't remember. I think I'm gonna jump off a couple times in this segment just to get a chance to do all the random side spots. I'm not worried about Snowman this time. There's an opportunity to check out each path here. Oh my god. These are some turns. Jump off the finish line there. To reset us in this section. Tight turns in this bit. Teetering right on that edge, Sandy.
I'm watching
I am.
just watching the wrong feed.
Let's shoot off to the right or the middle. Let's do middle this time. Okay, left takes us up to this path. Hold on. I want to do the left on that one. See what's up there. And then I think we're done with Sound Mountain at that point. I should probably see. Oh, I've done everything. I don't need to keep doing this. I just realized I have all the golden spatulas in here and all the socks. I'm just screwing around at this point. I'm gonna take half a second. Stretch. Okay. Half a second stretch.
I see. So the underwear is like Mario hearts. No, no, like Zelda hearts, right? It's like
Yeah,
health.
yeah, they're like the hearts in Zelda, or yeah, just it's a health meter.
Yeah.
I'm just taking half a second to stretch. Oof. A lot of stretchy stretch. Been sitting in the same spot for a while. When you neglect your phone for 5 seconds. Alright. Back to it. Back to... It's interesting how smoke brakes got replaced with cell phone brakes.
Yeah.
Kind of just tells you what the new addiction is these days.
Yeah. Or vape breaks. I don't know. I don't think so many people vape.
I think it's interesting because, like, I think literally people smoking cigarettes is the reason we got breaks to begin with, like, when they were fought for. Because people wanted time to do, like, grab some cigarettes in between shifts.
Yeah, my feed's not working. Oh well. That's okay.
Feed's not working, the OBS one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Working now?
Okay. Yeah, I'm working. It's working. Thank you. Yeah, I mean,
closed it by accident.
I don't always need a break at work. Like, sometimes I just get, like, absolutely just drugged up on caffeine to
That's
just work.
not be healthy.
It's not healthy, but $1's a dollar.
Yeah. I know, I prefer $1. It doesn't kill me. Got it. Made it. Purple.
Howdy, Squidward.
Why can't I just have a day off?
Okay, I need to go find SpongeBob so you can take the taxi out of here.
Why can't she take the taxi?
It's because SpongeBob can't go into the overworld. And it loads the character that hits the taxi into the overworld. It's because they're discriminatory towards squirrels, that's why.
Yeah.
Fucking squirrelists.
Yep.
Squirrelophobic.
Yeah, let's organize a protest.
I feel like the denizens of Bikini Bottom genuinely treat her like shit, like constantly.
Now I can go get my equipment and ski in peace.
Actually, I think that Patrick
Okay,
borrowed your
I'm
equipment.
thinking about that episode where they,
Who said he could do that?
I did. I
where
figured if you didn't know,
SpongeBob
you wouldn't
and
mind.
his
Again.
Patrick and I think Squidward, they go up to the surface.
Only the most
And it's just a
expensive
puppet
ski
show.
equipment you can buy.
Yeah, I love that
What
that
does
bit.
Patrick want
When
with
Sandy's
his
right.
guy? He doesn't
Yeah.
even know how to
She rubs
ski.
it in. Because they're
Yeah.
all shitty.
I'm calling the moving company
Squidward in a
tomorrow.
nutshell right here. And yet he never will. I like the episode where Squidward actually moves out and then discovers that life sucks without SpongeBob.
Yeah, he goes to like the squid community.
He goes nuts and becomes SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So I think we finished the entire second third of the game here then. Or at least everything that can be done without extras. There's some stuff we can go back to with the Bubble Bowl, but I think I'm going to wait to do it until after we get the cruise bubble. Now if you want to see a crazy-ass glitch, I can show you a glitch that will allow us to warp all the way from the second third of the game over to the back third. It's
Okay,
a
go ahead.
really precise jump you gotta make, though. But there's no invisible wall right here. See if you can pull it off. Hold on, it's gonna take a couple tries. I've done it before, though. it really screws up the game when you do
That's
it.
another.
But you
another
can
thing I
reset
like
it by
doing.
finishing the industrial boss. Ah, there we go. Pulled it off. Look at that.
That does it like fuck up the game.
A little bit. I'll show you some of the ways it does. So if you notice, none of the characters have popped up over here, so they're all going to be invisible at their spots until I do the industrial park.
May I help you?
See, that's why we need to put some shiny objects is for the theater at the end here. But yeah, you should not be able to jump over that wall. If you see all these... There.
Bubble Buddy, I bet the next move you teach me will be the best one ever.
He shows up once you talk to him, but if you notice he was
Absolutely,
completely wasn't there.
SpongeBob.
Super pinky shake on it?
I would if I had pinkies.
Here, I'll blow you some.
Yeah, maybe later. Now, pay attention, SpongeBob. This bubble's a doozy.
Paying my entire salary in attention.
When you're not moving, press this button, and you'll
Alright,
blow
so
a bubble that you
I don't
can
know if this
steer
unlocks the
as
cruise
it
bubble or if
flies
we actually
through
have to
the
do the
air.
industrial park to unlock the cruise bubble.
Wow.
I believe we have to actually do the industrial park level. So this dialogue bit doesn't make any sense without that.
I'm a bubble blowing machine.
Yeah, they actually have to do the level.
What's wrong, Mr. Krabs? You don't look so good.
You gotta help me, boy. The Krusty Krab's been overrun by a bunch of them hoodlum robots of yours.
I don't want to fill up the game too much, so we'll pop into industrial park before we actually complete anything in this area. Just wanted to show off this glitch.
Krusty Krab? Is there no end to their evil? What are we going to do, Mr. Krabs?
We, meaning
Oh,
you,
sorry.
are going to clear the robots out, get me back me restaurant, and most importantly, rescue me money!
Rescue his money. Yeah, once you talk to them, they all pop up over here, and they're no longer in the other area.
Mines.
Even though they should not be over here yet. I don't remember how to get up onto the Krusty Krab. I think you have to get up from the top of the chum bucket to get up there.
Fake crabs. Fake Mr. Krabs.
Fake Mr. Krab, Robo Krabs.
No, it's just, he just sounds different.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Krabs, but not Mr. Krabs.
Yeah.
What voice is this? Alright, there should be one
It's-
more dialogue box at least to hit here.
It's funny because he was the voice of Dr. Cortex in the Crash games.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't want to screw it up too much, so we're not going to actually go into any of these. But we definitely have some stuff to check out later. I thought like Plankton was somewhere around here on one of these paths. Can't seem to find him. Alright. So, in order to fix this, you kind of have to stand right here. And then just set off Industrial Park from the opposite side. Or you can also reset it, but I think that really screws it up. You can make the character stop looking at you if you do it wrong.
Wow, that robot looks like Patrick, and his breath seems just as bad.
This day just doesn't seem to be getting any better.
SpongeBob, hurry! Squidward's in more trouble than a chili relleno in a pan of grease. We have to help!
You're right, Sandy. But if that robot really is like Patrick, he'll eat us for dessert. What should we do?
Alright. Boss fight 2.
Well, we better figure something out, and pronto!
Maybe that button on his back is a self-destruct. I'll try to hit it.
Good idea, SpongeBob, but it's time to
It's
stop
interesting in
yapping
that
and
cutscene,
chili.
they play the final boss music, even though this is not the final boss.
For a rough ride.
Breaking news!
Breaking news. Real talking fishman. I love that he narrates the fights.
Oh, that was a doozy. Oh, I guess SpongeBob won't be winning that way.
Nicktoons Freeze Frame Frenzy?
Yeah, Freeze Frame Frenzy was a GBA game that was kind of Pokemon Snappish on like a smaller scale.
Freeze Frame!
Freeze Frame. Ding, ding, ding.
Look at that! The robot's made himself dizzy! That's the
I can see
ticket!
you as roughed up today. No, 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 no. No, hopefully it doesn't get the content claimed. Sorry about that.
Probably. I don't think Hummingo's gonna do it. Oh. Hopefully. Fucking YouTube.
And the robot is down! The robot better change tactics and fast!
There's just one game I was looking for. I can't find it.
Do-si-do and around you go!
Boating Dash?
Oh, Voting Dash is fun. That's a good one.
I was looking for the weird game.
Which weird game? There's a lot of weird SpongeBob games. A lot of... The one with the dreams?
The creature from the Krusty Krab, was it that
Yeah,
one?
that's the weird one.
Yeah, that. Where it had like this really screwed up. Like,
Sandy looks frightening here.
Twister, Texas style.
What is Sandy going to do to get SpongeBob
Yeah.
unfrozen?
yeah, creature from the Krusty Krab.
Now, the one fun part I remember about this is you can finish this boss fight almost entirely on the ropes, without even touching the ground, I believe, for the most part, except for the boxes. You can run to.
Oh, and the robot is down! That monsoon could melt anything!
Oh, jeez. Lasso faster, Sandy. Right faster.
And the robot is down! That's the ticket!
Ah, shit. There we go. You got me. Got me in phase 2. Got me.
That does it. You pushed this squirrel too far. Get ready for a hot fudge twister, Texas style.
What is Sandy going to do to get SpongeBob unfrozen? Great barrier reef!
What's even more fun is that the game actually rewards you for staying up on the ropes, because every time you're on the ropes, it sets off another set of boxes. So actually encouraging you to stay up in the air as much as possible.
This must have like speed runs. This game.
Oh yeah, no, there's a huge speedrunning community for Battlefield Bikini. I forget the guy's name, but he went to GDQ at least once. There's some really crazy glitches in this game that allow you to pull off some pretty wild shit. Probably above my skill level, some of them.
And the robot is down! That's the ticket!
It's like a very, classic boss battle thing where you hit him in the back.
Yeah, they're pretty basic boss battles, but the theming, much like the rest of the game, the theming is where this game really shines.
Yeah, I love like atmosphere. Like I think that's one thing that the Piglet's Big Game that you played had. Like that's actually that game's like pretty unsettling actually.
Which one?
Piglet's Big Game.
Yeah, that's a weird game. Honestly.
It's almost like I'd say it's a horror game almost.
That's hotter than a June bug in June.
I don't know, horror game, but I think I was saying it kind of had like horror vibes to it.
Some robot
So hi, Lily.
racing.
That
Um,
does it.
Yeah, there
SpongeBob
is like a
back in the fight.
glitch in this game that allows you to like
SpongeBob gets a
use
free
the
reference.
bubble bowl in order to
That's what
change your momentum so that you can launch yourself from place to place in this game. Alright, hold on, I gotta focus here.
It looks like SpongeBob has an
don't remember.
opportunity here.
There we go.
I see a prime bowling moment right here. That's the ticket.
I do remember this is the bit in the boss battle that drove me crazy as a kid. So I'm like, there's so much going on here, and you have to be like aiming the bubble bowl on the moving platforms. And it took me longer than the rest of the phase of the boss battle by like a long shot. There. Perfect. Shit. Shit.
SpongeBob better
There we
stay
go.
far away from the robot's pointy touches. Ooh, that's gonna sting.
Alright, I think you want to stay over here. Usually the best spot for this bit. Yeah, there we go.
But the robot
Perfect.
is down.
Come on, I hit him. Calm bullshit now. There we go. Alright.
Thanks for saving me, guys. I never thought I'd say this, SpongeBob, but I owe you big time.
Thanks, Sandy. We'd still be popsicles if it wasn't for her.
Aw,
So we're giving
shucks.
actual praise.
These fellers are gonna make me blush.
I think I have fudge in my pants.
Alright, what's up next? Yeah, now we're gonna actually go into the thing for real instead of glitching into it like I did earlier. So it should pop up with a plankton bit here. Yeah, there we
I'm
go.
sorry, Plankton. The Chum Bucket Lab is locked up tight. I don't know if I'll ever get enough golden spatulas to get in.
Yes, it's the Chum Bucket security system. I designed it myself. It makes me so proud. It was meant to keep out the hateful throngs of
That's
the
over.
unwashed.
That's a
Unfortunately, I
term
never
for
figured
it.
I'd be on this side of it.
So what are you gonna do?
We, of course, meaning you, are gonna have to go out there and get those golden spatulas, or I'll never get back into the Chum Bucket and regain control of my robots.
What was that?
Oh, I said, will I ever get back into the Chum Bucket to stain all my pots? Yes.
I play PlayStation on
something's fishy here.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, I know. He says the bit with the fudge in his hands, so out of nowhere. It's- Poor SpongeBob. He's finally starting to catch on to the fact that maybe he's being used by plankton now. I should not have destroyed the tower before I jumped on it. Oh well. Alright, so now we have access to the cruise bubble, which is the final primary move of the game. This game was made for PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. I'm currently playing on GameCube. So actually, I want to start with this puzzle on the side. There's at least one puzzle over here that we can pull off. No, yeah, the cruise bubble. There we go. We hit these three up here. So now you have the ability to just shoot missiles at stuff.
Say hello to my little bubble friend. Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most
think that's like-
satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Looks like something from like Shadows of the Empire.
Which part?
The where you shoot the projectile and the camera follows it.
I was kind of wondering where they, because so many of these mechanics are pulled from somewhere else. I was really wondering about that one.
But yeah, you should really check out Star Wars Shadows of the Empire.
Yeah,
if you
there's
can.
a bunch of Star Wars games I should check out. I always thought about doing Lego Star Wars on the stream. That'd be kind of fun.
That'd be good. You should really check out Dark Forces Remastered. That's really good. Basically,
there's
just
way too many invisible walls right on top of the Krusty Krab.
yeah, there's a lot of like bad hitboxes.
Should be at least one more of those floating around that I can get at this point. There you go. So I know the Krusty Krab has a bit that we can do, and the Chum Bucket has a bit we can do, although we can't go to the final boss yet in the Chum Bucket. I'm wondering at this point whether or not I keep going forward with the game, or if I start making my way back and checking out the ones that I haven't gotten yet in earlier sections.
SpongeBob's doing like a Sonic ball. A Sonic roll.
Yeah.
It's fun. Well, that's not really exclusive to Sonic. I've seen Mario do that too.
I'm trying to remember the one at Goo Lagoon we haven't done yet.
In Odyssey, he like rolls up in a ball.
I think we're gonna just move forward with the game, and then we'll come back for extras before we go to the final boss at the end. That's the order we do this. No, yeah, I've definitely seen the ball thing in a couple of games. Well, there was that time frame when they were making all those wild, like, pinball games, like Mario Pinball and all that, like pinball,
and
like Sonic Pinball,
Kirby's Pinball,
Pikachu Pinball, Pokemon
yeah, they had,
Pinball.
like,
Excuse me.
I think they had what was Mario Pinball? Let me check these out. Mario Pinball Land.
Authorities have confirmed that the robots running amok through Bikini Bottom are indeed
Kirby's
coming
Pinball
from the
Land.
Chum Bucket.
Sonic Pinball Party.
Yes,
Pokemon
right where
Pinball.
you're standing. Plankton, owner of the Chum Bucket, and best known for the
Lot of
creation
stuff.
of robots whose sole purpose is to cause mayhem and destruction, has denied any involvement. And then stomp on your children! And stomp on your children's children! This has been a Bikini Bottom news flash.
Breaking news.
They serve food here, yes, but they don't serve love.
There's at least one pretty cool secret in here. It's up this direction. There you go. Little kind of wild wall jump up there. I think that was one of the ones when I first played through this game I couldn't figure out when I was going for the 100 challenge, because it's just so very out of the way. Would you like a chum burger, chum fries, chum shake, chum on a stick, which is new, chumbalaya, or no, the chumbalaya is new, chum chili or chum pie? I think the chumbalaya sounds pretty good.
I was looking at the wrong feed again.
Rip. Alright, we're gonna go fight off some robots and the Krusty Krab. Remember this being one of the tougher robot challenges in the first game. These get way harder in the movie game though. Like, they like ramp up the difficulty in that game, I swear to God. Okay, first let's knock out the, it's not
The more
too
I
bad.
think about it, the more I think like the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game is basically just a total conversion from this one, isn't it?
Yes, it's definitely pretty much a sequel in everything but name. It's the mechanics basically are just slightly more difficult versions of the mechanics in this game, and there's even references to this game in it. What are those stupid bee robots? I hate those things. I hate those.
Bee Behold,
Kelp shake and
Robo-Bee.
chum pie. That's like a pretty good order. Where is that rocket launching bot? Where is it? There you are. There you go.
Chum bucket, more like chump bucket.
You got it. Now the sleepy time robots can actually be knocked out by the cruise bubble, which is pretty cool. So you finally don't have to deal with these guys too much anymore. There's the girl. You can barely see it back there. The girl's never consistently on the same side.
I thought it was like right behind the.
You're a regular at the chum bucket? It's that good? Or is it just inexpensive?
Phew! You had me worried there for a bit, boy. Worried for me money, of course. Here, take this as your reward.
I don't know. I'm a salary from Clover Park. Probably can afford chum bucket, but not the Krusty Krab. Kidding.
So, do you want
I did not mean to give Mr. Krabs that. I was gonna do that all at once in the end. Oh well. God damn it! I did that twice in a row. Took out the purple before I could actually. I took out the thing before I could actually have the purple this time.
You said you could afford chum bucket, but not Krusty Krab.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Krusty Krab's a premium.
Squidward couldn't sell $1. Not Squidward. Plankton couldn't sell $1 for 25 cents.
Yep.
With sleep comes dreams. What
Alright, now we're gonna get into some of the trickier levels. Into SpongeBob's dream.
Dream bubbles. I'm surrounded by dream bubbles. Wonder what that means.
Are you looking forward to the chum bucket?
Gary, what are you doing here?
Something's gone wrong.
Ow. Oh, so I'm dreaming. Well, then first thing I'm gonna do is dream myself up a mustache. Ow. Thanks, Gary. It does make me look more rugged, doesn't it? Meow? More tasks? Well, I could use more golden spatulas, but where should I start? Meow, meow. You mean each
Look
dream
how, like,
bubble has
SpongeBob
a
just
golden spatula in
Get
it?
so much out of meow.
Meow.
It's like all the Pokemon saying their name over and over again.
Meow. Yes, Gary, I'll be careful. Golden spat. Meow.
Gary, I choose you.
You might say that you don't have to kill the jellyfish, but all I'm saying is they will shock you and take away a life. If you're not paying attention, it happens all the time in this game. Like the chickens in Zelda. They'll kill you if you're not looking. Because you don't mess with the chickens. The chickens are dangerous. You gotta deal with these guys. I can probably deal with them from over here.
Hello to my little bubble friend.
That's the only way to take out those guys. Oh god, I hate this one. I forgot all about this challenge right here. Painful though. Although, yeah, let's see how much better I am than when I played this game as a kid.
SpongeBob's acid trip.
Basically. Okay. On top. Jump. Oh, I got it in one shot. All right. Why is he? Those choco. Wait, they're not chocobos. This Final Fantasy. What are they called in cuckoos? Cuckolds? I forget what they're called in
Final Fantasy. I think they are.
What are they in Zelda? I'm forgetting their names.
The Final Fantasy, they're chocobos.
Yeah, so I said chocobos. I'm like, no, that's not the right game series.
Cuckoos. Cuckoos.
Cuckoos.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was thinking about Fantasy Star, but they have a bird called Rappy. It's not as Fantasy Star is not as well known as it's Sega's. It's basically Sega's answer to.
I've
Final
heard of it,
Fantasy.
but never played it. I remember reading a little bit about it. I'll have to click with you. Bye-bye. Oh, no, there we go. You should do Super Monkey Ball on stream. That'd be thoroughly painful.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Oh man, I got really good at it for a while, but that was during like the pandemic. I haven't definitely not kept my skills up.
Wow, your
I have trouble remembering the pandemic.
Even dreams.
That's fair. I just remember the video games I played during it and all the Discord calls.
on top of that golden
And
acorn.
also, I just remember watching old Kitchen Nightmares.
My dreams,
Fair.
my rules. I'll
I think I got through most of Ben 10 during the pandemic.
Right across the 4-lane highway.
How? Hold on, there. There we go. That was the move. That was the... Super Monkey Ball is honestly like GOAT. It is one of my favorites of all time. Super Monkey Ball 2 especially. Kind of ruined the series with Banana Blitz though. It got too easy. Not too easy. Too many guardrails. Make it hard. Make it difficult.
They made one recently, I think. Was
Yeah,
that
the
Banana
one that
Blitz?
came out recently looked okay. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet. I know there's at least one huge secret area off to the side. Kind of see in the distance over there. Gotta remember how to get to it. That wasn't it. That was it.
Take that.
Blew that.
That looks hard.
Yeah, it's pretty quick actually. Getting some fairly tight turns here. There we go, there's the secret area. It was off to the other, down the other path.
Hello, Plankton.
That's what I need, a creature with a backbone.
Wait, was that rolling out? Was that the hamster one? Like the hamster character's non-binary in that too, right? I haven't played that yet, but I followed the development on it.
Who puts challenges in their own dreams?
Squirrels,
Where?
we're tough.
Oh, you'll need to be real tough to make this series of swings.
If it's for PS2, though, it's a bit older, so maybe a different game. I just remember one that has a newer one that has a hamster in it, and the hamsters, or it might be a rat, I forget. But they're non-binary. It was really cute. Rolling out.
I can do it in my sleep.
You are asleep.
As I said, in my sleep.
I do love the random hands.
Well, there's a golden
So good.
spatula out there for you if you make it far enough.
It's like the during the boss battles when the talking fish announcer pops up, commentate. So many good, just good little bits like that.
Why can't I ever just dream normal dreams of world domination?
If you ever find it, Lily, you have to let me know what game that is. I'm curious.
These swingers lead to something.
There we go.
They just re-released Banana Blitz. I see.
They re-released Banana Blitz, and then I think the first 2 games as well. But then I think there was actually a full new game. At least one, I want to say.
Yeah, they had Banana Blitz and they just put Classic Sonic in there.
Take out the Duplicatatron first. Yeah. Non-binary hamster nation. I love it. I love it. I remember I gotta play Rolling Out at some point. That game was fun. Like the creator, like they were literally mad at the creator for like having an LGBTQ plus flag on their profile, and so he just made all the characters in the game non-binary just to make them mad. It was so funny, and I'm like, love it. That's such a.
Yeah, that is funny.
It's like absolutely one of my favorite things. We come back here, I'm gonna beat you up. There we go. There. There. Perfect. Honestly, like, the creator of that game was just, like, on point. Oh. I'm in their Discord server, I've never played it. I really should. I think they finally took it out of beta.
Which game?
Rolling Out. Alright, back onto the slide. After the little secret area. Some tight turns there. And then there's just cows throwing pies. Why not? Being held up by balloons. Spongebob doesn't make doesn't make any sense. was fun to chat with you, Lily. See you at work tomorrow. And remember, if you fall off anything, the giant hand will just pick you up. Not paying attention.
Yeah, you don't. There's no lives limit, is there?
No, yeah, there's no game overs in this game. It's kind of funny. There's not even like a death sound or anything. But in the Spongebob Movie game, if you die, there's this like really obnoxious sound effect that plays like every time you die. Gotcha. Alright, we're gonna take you on real quick. Gotcha. I think there's something hidden back here, I seem to recall. Or maybe I just explored this area randomly as a kid hoping there would be something back here. That sounds more correct. What time is it?
Where I am?
Yeah.
12:36.
I think I might call it after the slide bit here. I'm tired.
Yeah, same.
I'll get through at least the rest of this slide. Definitely gonna try to stream some more next week. I think probably on... What did I do on Monday? Do it. Yeah, onto the egg.
Here we go.
Wow, if anyone was going to make it down this sky slide, it was going to be you.
Alright, I think this is going to be it for this episode of Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's been fun, been lit. I am going to crash now. Texas Ranger. Let's hope you can reach that. You cannot. You cannot. See y'all in the next episode. Good night.
Later.